24 minutes past 6 o'clock. With the warm weather and the bugs out here in Montreal, it is prime time for bats. On Monday, Melissa Jane Lowe came face to face with a bat in her living room. Melissa lives in LaSalle. She's on the phone live with us. Melissa, good morning.
Good morning.
Where was the bat?
It was on the living room screen between the windows.
So in or out?
In.
In your living room?
It was inside, yes.
And how did you know it was a bat?
Well, at first, as I was coming inside from outside, I thought it was a leaf. As I got closer, I thought it was a big spider. And much to my relief, it turned out to be a bat.
So you were relieved that it was a bat?
Yes. Not a spider that size, yeah.
The alternatives are worse. Your family was there as well. How did the kids react when they saw it?
They were very curious and interested about it, wondering how it got there. We all were wondering how it got there.
How did it get there?
Not a clue. There's no hole in the screen. I mean, I leave the back door open sometimes to catch a breeze when there is one, so maybe, but usually not at night, so I don't know. I have no idea.
What did you do to get it out?
Well, people gave me suggestions online with throwing a towel on it and, all these fun things to do, but I just managed to get the outside windows open, and he eventually, made his way out.
How do you know it's a he?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you I have a note here that you used a banana to lure it?
Yeah, my son came to Google what they like, and he saw bananas, and so he went to grab one, and we put a little piece at one end as I opened that window at the further end from where he was. And then
and then what happened?
And it didn't work. It didn't work. We just, at that point, I took a chance and I opened the outside window closest to where he was, so towards the left of the window. So I took a chance and opened the outside window there without disturbing it.
And off flew the bat.
Yes.
Fantastic.
It took a while, but yes, off he flew.
Are there any others?
No. Please, no.
Melissa, thanks for speaking to us. Really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Melissa Jane Lowe. She's in LaSalle this morning. Chris Grabas is the manager at Skedaddle Wildlife Control in Montreal. They handle urban wildlife of all sorts. Chris, how typical is that story?
It happens every day. Everyone has bats, most likely in their buildings.
Like inside? They're living inside?
Yeah, they live inside your walls or attic. Typically, they live down in the walls because it's temperature regulated. Attics get really hot at certain points of the year and very cold, and they're very temperature sensitive. Hence, they come down the walls like they would in a cave. They go down deeper to have a certain type of temperature which they feel comfortable at.
And is this, I said earlier, it was bat season. Is it the time of year where we see more bats?
You will slowly start seeing more of them now, obviously, because of the warmer temperature and insects that are around. Bats are insectivores, so no, they won't eat bananas.
That was not the right.
That was not for that type of bat. There are fruit bats, yes, but
I see. So there are bats that would like a banana.
Yeah, but not typical to our climate.
Well, you'd have thought that a bat that likes a banana in Montreal is going to go pretty hungry.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
It'd be a real treat. So how did Melissa Jane do in her methods of trying to get the bat out?
Well, I've heard a lot of people always try, tossing a towel over it and going through it out. People have to remember bats are, they're blind, right? So you have to typically have the bat stop at some point on the house, basically just cramp onto a wall or some type of structure, painting, anything, and then just put a Tupperware, a little box over it, and slide a magazine, something a little bit more sturdy behind, take it outside, toss it up in the air, and it's going to fly.
And off it goes.
Yes.
That's what you would have done.
Exactly, without having any contact with the bat, physical contact.
She doesn't think she has any more bats.
I doubt it.
Chris Grabas is the manager at Skedaddle Wildlife Control. They handle urban wildlife. And Chris is a regular on Daybreak. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you again.
Not a problem. Thank you very much.